Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer and welcome to your daily silver stacking video. Thank you for tuning in. And when I say thank you, I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. Right? There's a lot that's been happening in the silver stacking world, but not only in the precious metals world or even in the economy, but life itself, right? A lot of us go through a lot of different things, bumps in the roads, good times, bad times, but I just call it opportunity for growth, learning lessons, because at the end of the day, it's only going to make us stronger and a better person, a better version of ourselves. So for those people sticking around, still liking the videos, still watching, I appreciate you so much. And I'm going to keep making videos till the day that I die. I love silver stacking. I love talking about it. I love making content for you guys. So you, the ones that are liking the videos, leaving nice comments, subscribing, sharing, all that, I thank you so much. Now, the silver markets have been doing some weird things still, right? It was moving up with the dollar index, which is something that does not happen, but there's still things that are very abnormal. Now you can see let's go to the 1 month chart first. So we see, tried to peak, broke back down, and now we see this rally. Now let's go to the 1 week chart. You can still see this incline, right? You still see the incline. A lot of ups and downs today. We're going to talk about that. We have 3 different articles we're going to be covering. So there's a lot of different information, a lot of different perspectives, and I love when you all participate. I want every single person to like the video, comment down below, share it, especially because I haven't been posting lately, so my videos aren't going to get shared. The YouTube algorithm only promotes videos that post every single day constantly. So if I skip a couple days of posting, my videos are going to get terrible views. So please like the video, share it, comment. It would help tremendously. So let's look at what's happening. So silver pulls back from a 3-month high on profit taking. Now that's crazy. That means that people have been selling. People have been saying, you know what, silver's up. Look at this. This is their perspective. You see how this nice rally is formed. People say, oh, silver's all the way up to $25 and we're going to sell. Let's sell the top. But $25.30 for an ounce of silver is a steal. But they're looking at it as, oh, it was as low as $22 or $23. Now it's up to $25. Let's sell some. That is the silliest thing ever. That means that they do not understand silver's true value. If they're selling at $25 and they think this is going into quote unquote overbought territory, then they really don't understand silver's true value or the value of the dollar. So silver prices fell on Monday and pulled back from 3-month highs due to profit taking, in addition to a slowdown in safe haven demand, right? Safe haven demand is when people do not trust the economy. When there's economic uncertainty, they go to precious metals. But when the economy is looking like it's going to recover, when there's good news about interest rates or whatever, even stock market volatility, people turn, they're going to sell or transfer their precious metals into other things like stocks, which is so silly. And that means they don't understand the reason why we invest into silver. So silver prices fell more than 1.5% to $24.90 an ounce. The white metal closed higher by 0.25% on Friday, the 3rd straight daily gain, and hit a 3-month high at $25.38 an ounce. So U.S. inflation rate saw a historic jump after consumer prices rose to the highest level since 1990 during October, which increased safe haven demand for the precious metal. And you also have to remember that there's a direct correlation to silver demand in the price. When silver demand is high, the price goes up with it. If you ever seen a chart looking at silver demand, comparing it to silver's price, it's almost identical. When there's no demand, the price is low. When there's high demand, the price is high. We know moving forwards, there's going to be a lot of silver demand for the things we've already talked about. For 5G, electric vehicles, solar panels, all that stuff is only going to push silver demand higher, and that equates to higher silver prices. So while silver prices fell today due to profit taking, in addition to a slowdown in safe haven demand, several U.S. Federal Reserve officials continue to confirm that current inflation spike is temporary. So you can see how this could affect silver, but I wish people didn't go off of this type of information to determine how they invest. You can't invest off of this type of stuff, especially since a lot of it is hypothetical. A lot of it is just an assumption. They're saying we're going to try to do this, or this is their goal, or they'll say something like, by January we're going to try to cut interest rate. That's all assumption. A lot of times the only reason they're doing that is to keep people calm without going into some type of panic state, because if they did right now, if they were honest, they see how detrimental that could be. Now, the second article is talking about rising industrial consumption of silver post pandemic is set to offer windfall of investment gains to individuals. So with the capital market regulator launching a silver exchange traded fund, investors could well tap the white metal potential as silver prices outpaced gold by as much as 6.41%. And by the way, this article is talking about how silver may set the new gold standard for your portfolio. So that's a very important headline, right? Any investment in the metal is poised to generate handsome profits as demand of the white metal will gather further momentum as economies open up across the globe. In the last 1 month, while gold has given a return of 3.59%, silver, on the other hand, was given as much as 10%. And that's what we talk about volatility. It's like gold on steroids, higher highs and lower lows. If gold's going to rise 5%, silver's going to rise 10%. But it also works the opposite. If gold's going to drop 5%, silver's going to drop 10%. So sensing that silver is gaining importance in the investing community, the Securities and Exchange Board of India has recently allowed silver exchange traded funds and has amended the rules only last week to bring in more transparency. Here's an important part. So while gold is more of an investment commodity, silver is both an investment as well as an industrial usage commodity. Right? That is so important. It's the best of both worlds. Silver's a win-win situation. So with the revival of the global economy, silver application is expected to increase going forwards and can be made part of the portfolio application. And that's where gold simply just won't benefit. Gold only benefits when things are going bad. Silver benefits when things are going bad or good. So a point to note, retail investors should not attempt trading, that is chasing a price through ETFs, unless you are in the thick of it. Portfolio application is advisable, and the futures contracts on various commodities on these exchanges are beyond comprehension of retail investors. And since we're on the point of ETFs and all these exchange traded funds and ETPs, do you invest into the digital side, or do you only invest into physical silver? What is it? Because I definitely only invest into the physical aspect of silver. I'm not one that's going to be going digital. If I'm going to invest into the digital side of things, I'd rather go to Bitcoin. I don't get the point of silver, the SLV and all that. Why not just invest into Bitcoin? If you're going to invest into silver, just invest into the physical metal, because if you can't hold it, you don't own it, right? So silver has many industrial uses, accounting for more than half of the annual demand worldwide. This means that economic growth can affect silver's price far more than it affects gold's. Only 10-15% of annual gold demand worldwide comes from industrial use. The rest is used for jewelry and investment. And that's why we say, we say silver isn't valuable just because it's shiny, but gold kind of is. Gold doesn't have much of a purpose in the world, but silver does, right? Silver makes the world go round. Gold is more of this royal metal just because it's gold, right? It doesn't do much. Silver is the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity, electricity, even light sensitivity. Silver is used in everything. Gold is used for more of coins, bars, jewelry, necklaces, earrings, stuff like that. So on this article, it's talking about silver stock. Silver demand is soaring. And remember how I said that if silver is soaring or the demand is soaring, that means the prices are going to go higher. So it's only a matter of time until the economy takes a turn for the worst, and uncertainties have been affecting the economy's health, and the likelihood of these issues going away is slim to none. Pick your poison. Indecision from the Federal Reserve or on interest rates, the weakening of the US dollar, increased volatility in equity markets, or a collapsed oil market. With all of these uncertainties, smart investors are going to be pushing towards precious metals. Gold has been the go-to. It's like the mascot, but it's time to reevaluate that investment decision, right? People usually find precious metals from gold, but then they hear about this cheaper, more affordable, more potential, more opportunistic metal, which is silver. In recent history, silver has gained around 42%, while gold only 27%. Silver has a level of accessibility that gold just can't compare to. And that is exactly right. Right? Silver is called the devil's metal. It's definitely a riskier version of gold, but when we're talking about precious metals, you can't really use the word risky. You know what I'm saying? 90% of the company's orders in the past 3 days has been silver, compared to more typical demand of 70% to 80% of gold. Silver also has utility demand that gold never will. Silver is not only a precious metal, but also an industrial metal. Many leading industries depend on silver to produce their products. And just like I was saying earlier, the solar power industry this year has accounted for 13% of silver's industrial demand. As more as consumers are shifting towards using solar power, this will significantly increase the demand for silver. Now, do you think there's enough silver to make the Green New Deal happen? No. Is there enough silver to make every car company switch to electric vehicles? No. What's going to happen when Joe Biden's plan for this new Green Deal can't work because there's not enough silver in the world? What's going to happen when the latest Tesla can't come out because we simply just don't have enough silver? That's when people are going to understand silver's real value. Point blank, silver is the best of both worlds. It has safe haven characteristics that precious metals hold, while also having lucrative demand from many different industries. And there you go. You can't get any more blunt than that. I mean, at the end of the day, you can diversify into gold. And if you do, let me know. Do you diversify into gold as well, or strictly just silver? Gold has some benefit. You could fit $100,000 worth of gold in a shoebox, but you can't do that with silver. So if you're investing heavily, we're talking about, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Gold is definitely something you're going to want to and probably the majority of your portfolio, just because of storage space, right? I mean, if you have $100,000 worth of silver, that's a lot of storage that you would have. That would be very inconvenient. Where gold, you could easily do that. So when we're talking about big time investors, you might need to adjust and adapt. But most of us aren't spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? So yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was 1, educational, 2, informational, 3, at least entertaining, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure you go subscribe for my 50,000 subscriber giveaway. You don't want to miss it. I appreciate you all for tuning in. I'm going to post another video today. I'm going to go back to 2 videos a day, so stay tuned. I'm the last week or so I haven't been posting much, but I hopefully will be back on track. I'm really trying to get back in the groove of things. When we're talking about posting YouTube videos, this is an all day long thing. I have to research all these different articles. I'm talking about going through 10, 15, 20, 30 articles a day. Here, I'll show you. Look, this is the first place I go to. All these articles were written today. See the 15th? Today's the 15th. And then yesterday, it's the weekend, so they don't get posted on the weekend, but that's all from the 12th. See, 12, all those down there from the 12th. There's the 11th, and then I have another site that I go to that shows all these different things, and then I have another site that I go to that shows all this. So I'm going through tons and tons and tons of articles every day, picking out the most important, relevant information that you need to know. That itself takes a lot, but then I have to record the videos, I have to edit the videos, right? I have to upload, I have to do a lot of stuff. And I have to make the thumbnail, which takes 30 minutes to an hour itself, just because I like to make my thumbnails, very catchy and eye appealing. So you know, I hope you guys do appreciate all that. I'm really doing this all to make sure that you guys get the newest, latest information. And I love doing it anyways. I've been doing it for years. So yeah, please like the video, even for that itself. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.